my name is Jim, and welcome to the EuControls showroom. Today, I'm going to demonstrate one of our newest controllers. And this is not the controller. This is actually the remote. And you'll notice that this remote has a color wheel and then several buttons around the on-off button. Let's see what happens. There you go. This thing turned on at exactly the setting that it was left on when it was turned off. That's called the memory function. Now the cool thing about this remote and the controller, which is right here, is that technically it's an XC3-40500-RF, otherwise known as an RGB+W Controller. Now RGB stands for red, green, blue. W stands for white. So what this remote and this controller are doing is they are controlling these two strips right here. The nice thing about these strips is they have two different types of LEDs. They have an RGB LED and a solid white LED. In this case, the white is warm white, which is typical of an incandescent yellowish accent light. Let's take a closer look at this strip. What you'll see in any strips, they're about 10 or 11 millimeters wide. And this little node right here has, this little LED has red, green, and blue nodes. And the way colors are created is by dimming those three lights. Now, in addition to the LED, RGB LED, we have warm white LEDs. And what that does, it allows you to have the option of color or warm white. Now let's turn the unit on. You'll notice that it's on RGB, so we're going to get colors. You'll also notice that this controller can be hidden in the wall, out of the way. It doesn't need line of sight. It's an RF controller, which means it can go through glass and wood and other obstacles up to about 30 feet. By taking the remote and looking at the color wheel, you can change the colors just by running your thumb or your finger around the circle. If you want to stop on a particular color, you also have the ability to dim it down. And when you do that, like I said earlier, the memory function will allow you to recall this when it's powered back on. Now, let's say that you would rather have accent lighting, so you don't want blues and greens or red. If you press this button right here, you get nothing but warm white light. You can also dim that to whatever level you want. So there you go. There's our RGB+W RF radio frequency controller operating two strip lights. One strip light, by the way, is waterproof for outdoor use. This is an indoor strip light. Both are available at lightcontrols.com, and the controller and the remote are all one. So check it out. It's a very versatile unit. You get your accent lighting with the white, and you can have a party with the RGB. Thank you.